Woosa. I'm just in the middle of parking wars, but I'm not going to get into that right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome along. It is Saturday, the 27th of December. Yes, it's Saturday, because as I said earlier, we're in that bit between Christmas and New Year where no one has an absolute clue what day of the week it is. But it's definitely Saturday. It's definitely the 27th of December. Yes, it is. And it is definitely quiz night because it's Saturday. The order, by the way, for you, just because there seemed to be some, there was a conversation. So the order is Duke or Duchess, Marquess or Marchioness, Earl, Countess, Viscount, Viscountess, Baron, Baroness, or if you're in Scotland, replaced by Lord or Lady. So Duke is the top of the list, just so you know. So it's Duke, then Marquess, then Earl, Viscount, Baron if you're in Scotland, and Lord. So I'll let you pick whichever way you want to go with that, Bill, because I think you put yourself at Earl, which technically means there could be a Duke of Legendshire who is actually above and away and beyond you, which means we need to be introduced to them. I'm sure you'll be fine. But yeah, so there we go. That's your list of the peerages to cover off that, so that you know where you are. Right, let's get straight into it. Shuffle over to where I need to be. Right, it is Saturday, the 27th of December. Yes, and it's the last, technically, unless you're playing New Year's Eve, it is the last quiz of 2026 as well. Which feels a bit weird on the 27th of December, but don't forget I'm live on New Year's Eve as well. But we'll talk more about that in a little while. So 50 questions, as always. No tricks, no weird gadgets up my sleeve tonight. It's a straightforward 50-question quiz. All the review stuffs are done, and bits and bats and all that is all done. So it's just your 50 standard questions. And we shall roll in then with this for number one. Oh, no, we won't. Oh, hello. He says that. There you go. Grab your bingo cards. Jay's first mistake of the evening is the fact that he can't change the round titles. Oh my word. Don't twist and shout, you donkey. Right, places to kick you off, and here we go. Number one. Hanoi is the capital city of which country? So Hanoi is the capital city of which country? Oh, I'm going to have to move my water. So if you weren't with me on Christmas Day, you'll know that the greatest Christmas gift I got was an electric hot water bottle, which I've currently got because it is absolutely freezing up here tonight. And I've just realised if I... Hang on. Yeah, my microphone's picking that up. I'll leave that there and I'll warm myself up in the breaks. Number two, name the country from the flag. Number three, in which country would you find Bali, Sumatra, and Java? Yes, that's a very good point. It is quiz number 599 tonight as well. Number four, in which ocean can you find the Seychelles? Did I say 2026 before? The last quiz of 2025. So I've just been arguing with people who can't park outside. It's supposed to park 30 feet from a junction, not 30 millimeters. Number five, which country has the longest coastline of any country? Yes, I was watching Bad Boys this week as well. You haven't seen Bad Boys 2? Number six, what is the second largest country by area of South America? So what is the second largest country by area of South America? Number seven, which country is home to a portion of the Amazon rainforest, Machu Picchu, and the Andes? We've spent a bit of time over one side of the globe, and now we're over to the other side of the globe. It's like a Jay's quiz journey. Oh, yeah, that reminds. Oh, yeah. Years ago, we were trying to think of crazy ideas and like how to sort of do different things with the quiz outside of Thursday and Saturday. And one of them was me playing Flight Simulator, and you could join the live stream as passengers, and as the captain, I'd ask you quiz questions while we flew across the world. Yeah. Number 8, in South Africa, Bloemfontein is the judicial capital. Pretoria is the executive. Which city is the legislative? So in South Africa, Bloemfontein is the judicial capital. Pretoria is the executive. Which city is the legislative? Yeah, as you can imagine, that idea didn't get much out of the planning stages. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. We are 35,000 feet over the Atlantic Ocean. And here is question number 7. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. Wasn't very well thought out. Number 9. Which country does the island of Santorini belong? The exits are here and here. In case of emergency, lights will illuminate down the aisles. And finally, number 10. Name the bridge pictured here. Round 2 with some history for you tonight. A bit of a mixed bag of history, to be fair. Starting with this for number 1. Which of these two Japanese cities was hit with an atomic bomb? Would help if I gave you the options, really, wouldn't it? This will test me. There we go. It's been a long week. Number 2, which organization's mission statement is to prevent conflict, help make peace, protect human rights, deliver aid, and promote sustainable development? I'd say they're doing a cracking job at the minute. Number 3, what is the surname of Edwin, astronomer whose surname is also the name of a low Earth orbit telescope? I've got the YouTube live stream so I can make sure that it's working, functioning on my left-hand screen. And I've just looked across and all I can just see is me editing the first mistake of the evening places. So YouTube's got it in for me tonight as well. Number 4, if Disney World is in... Oh, hang on. If Disney World is in Florida, in which US state is Disneyland? I'm not quite sure whether this is in a history round, but there we go. Maybe to do with the fact they're old. I don't know. Number 5, which of these countries elected to keep its own currency despite being a member of the EU? Spain, Denmark, Latvia, or Slovenia? I think I've mixed some of these up a little bit here. This would probably have been a question around the history of joining the EU or the Euro. Well, it's the last one of the year. Go out with a chaotic bang as usual. Number 6, which canal was opened in 1914 and connected the Pacific Ocean with the Caribbean Sea? Number 7, by which brand name is the hook and loop system known as? I know what I've done now. I've shortened some of the questions because I thought they were a bit wordy, and I've taken out the relevant to the history part of it. Hey, did he? Yeah, some of the questions were a bit wordy tonight, so I did all this back end of well, before Christmas, and yeah, I've taken out some of the more wordy bits, but I've taken the Number 8. What does the N stand for in the retro games console NES? What does the N stand for in the retro games console NES? Number 9, what was the name of the space shuttle that tragically broke apart 73 seconds into its flight in 1986? Need to check the answer on that. And finally, number 10, which award ceremony was first held on May the 16th, 1929 at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel? Train. Taking you into the break then is Blockbusters for you. As always, from similar to the TV show, from the Gold Run side of it. I've not had Blockbusters for a while, but here we go for the final time in 2025. Number 1, what NL is the more common name for the Aurora Borealis? So what NL is the more common name for the Aurora Borealis? Oh, excuse me. Number 2, what CR was a 2000 animated poultry film with voices from Julia Swala and Mel Gibson? Number 3, what QB is the matriarch of the hive? I'm in the middle of the quiz, so you can't start showing things off, but you can come and say hello.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
You can say hello.
Hello.
Right. You can't show things off. I'm in the middle of the quiz.
Why not?
Because I'm in the middle of the quiz and we'll disturb it. So come back in a little while. All right.
Tell me when it's ending then.
Okay. Okay. Number 4, what GP is a social event held on the lawn? Door!
What?
Door! Monkey. Number 5, what B is a relaxing soak in water? Number 6, what HN is the fundamental dispositions and characteristics of members on Earth? So what HN is the fundamental dispositions and characteristics of members on Earth? Members of Earth? People of Earth. Number 7, what DID is the name of a Radio 4 show asking guests about the soundtrack to their life? Very loud train. Number 8, what FF saw families compete to win big money, but only if the answer is up there? Number 9, what WW are people walking in the lane where snow is glistening? So what WW are people walking in the lane where snow is glistening? Yeah, no, Jack leaving doors open is a running joke in this house. He was born in a hospital with swing doors. That's the joke that goes with it. And your final one for the first part of the quiz tonight. Number 10, what BA is the name of a film, also the US term, for an unexpected event involving nuclear weapons such as loss or theft? So what BA is the name of a film, but also the US term for an unexpected event involving nuclear weapons such as loss or theft? It's basically the plot of said film as well. So it's quite a good film, actually. I've not seen that for a while. Shuffle into... Oh, it didn't push. There we go. Shuffle into the middle. Yes, there we go. That's your first 30 questions this evening. How do you think you have done with the mixed bag of all sorts? But they are up now on the hub, so head on over now, quizhub.co.uk. The code you need is on screen now, part 1012. 612. I can read my own writing today. I've made it a little bit more legible later on when there's a 4 and a 9. But if you're with us on Christmas Day, you'll know I couldn't read my own writing. But yes, so 02012612 is your code for the first part of the quiz. Head on over now to Quiz Hub if you want to look at those couple of pictures or if you want to recap any of those first 30 questions. The Rugrat will, Jack will return. I'll bring him up at one of the breaks at some point this evening. He's very, very keen to show you something. I don't know what it was, actually, to be fair. I didn't really look. But he's obviously got something he's very excited to share with you all. We'll do that in a little while. I'm going to take 5 minutes. And when I come back, I'll give you the answers to those first 30. See you after this. Okay, answers to those first 30 coming up in a couple of moments' time, so make sure you've got those last ones down. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, whatever it is you were doing. Relatively straightforward, quiet one to be fair here. Well, partly I was working Christmas Day night, which was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed their Christmas night quiz, and there were some lovely, lovely messages afterwards. A lot of people really thankful for the fact that I'd taken the time to go live on Christmas Day night rather than cop out and do pre-recorded quiz. So really, it was really nice to read those on after I finished on Christmas night, whilst I was continuing to demolish the box of Quality Street that was left over. But yeah, no, it was really nice to see that. So really appreciative of that. So thank you very much. If you haven't seen it, you can catch up. It will be there forever and eternity, like the other 590. Well, after tonight, 599 of these are on there. Yeah. If you got leftover bingo cards and you want to get them completed, go through them. I'm pretty sure you'll find everything you need on those if you flick through them. Yeah. So no, it was good. I really enjoyed it. It was a really nice quiz, nice atmosphere. YouTube live chat was lovely. Patrons in the Discord were their usual selves, which was good. So no, really enjoyed it. It was really nice to do. So, and I'll do it all again, a rather special quiz on New Year's Eve for the 6th time. 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, for the 6th time. For the 6th time, we will do New Year's Eve as well. Do New Year's Eve live. And I've settled on it as well. So it kicks off. I'll talk to you about I'll do New Year's Eve in a minute. Let's give you the answers to the first 30 questions then this evening. Shuffle myself into my box. There we go. Right, let's see. Grab your answer sheet. Swap them over if you're playing against people. Let's see how you did with your first 30. Round one then. Places. Number 1. Hanoi is the capital city of Vietnam. Number 2. Name the country. That is Morocco. Number 3, in which country would you find Bali, Sumatra, and Java? It is Indonesia. Number 4, in which ocean can you find the Seychelles? Indian Ocean. Number 5, which country has the longest coastline of any country? It is Canada. Oh, Canada. Number 6, what is the second largest country by area of South America? It is Argentina. Number 7, which country is home to a portion of the Amazon rainforest? Machu Picchu and the Andes. Peru. There's a bear that got lost. It was originally from there and it got lost. Number 8, in South Africa, Bloemfontein is the judicial capital. Pretoria is the executive. Cape Town is the legislative. Number 9, which country does the island of Santorini belong? It's Greece. Why did I think this was Italy? Or have I got this completely mixed up and muddled it? Yeah, well, there's every possibility on that. I always thought Santorini was Italian. It's very beautiful no matter which country it belongs to, but I genuinely thought Santorini was Italian until I was doing this question. And I wrote in the answer Italy, and I just double-checked, and oh yeah, it's Greece. There you go, learn something new every day. And number 10, name the bridge. That is the Golden Gate Bridge. Round 2, history. Number 1, which of these 2 Japanese cities was hit first with an atomic bomb? You had the options before. It was Hiroshima or Hiroshima. Number 2, which organization's mission statement is to prevent conflict, help make peace, protect human rights, deliver aid, and promote sustainable development? It's the United Nations. Number 3, what is the surname of Edwin, astronomer whose surname is also the name of a low Earth orbit telescope? It is Hubble. Sorrento. Ah, that's where I'm going wrong. Thanks, Vic. So, right, okay. And they're very similar looking. Right, that makes sense. Number 4, if Disney World is in Florida, which US state is Disneyland? It is California. No doubt about it. Number 5, which of these countries elected to keep its own currency despite being a member of the EU? It is Denmark. Danish krona. Number 6, which canal was opened in 1914 and connected the Pacific Ocean with the Caribbean Sea? It is Panama. Number 7, by which brand name is the hook and loop system known as? It is Velcro. Number 8, what does the N stand for in the retro games console NES? It is Nintendo Entertainment System. Number 9, what was the name of the space shuttle that tragically broke apart 73 seconds into its flight in 1986? It was Challenger. Number 10, which award ceremony was first held on May 16th, 1929 at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel? It was the Oscars, or the Academy Awards. And your blockbusters then, number 1, what NL is the more common name for the Aurora Borealis? It is the Northern Lights. Number 2, what CR was a 2000 animated poultry film with voices from Julia Swala, Mel Gibson, Chicken Run. That's usually on at Christmas somewhere on some channel. I've not seen it yet this year, actually. Mind you, I've not really watched much telly, so that might explain why I've not seen it. Number 3, what QB is the matriarch of the hive? It is the queen bee. Number 4, what GP is a social event held on the lawn? It's a garden party. Number 5, what BB is a relaxing soak in water? It is bubble bath. Number 6, what HN is the fundamental dispositions and characteristics of members of Earth? It is human nature. Number 7, what DID is the name of a Radio 4 show asking guests about the soundtrack to their life? It is Desert Island Discs. Number 8, what FF saw families compete to win big money, but only if the answer is up there? There are 2 possible answers for this, depending on where you are in the world. Family Fortunes here in the UK, or Family Feud if you are over there in the US of A. Number 9, what WW are people walking in the lane where snow is glistening? It is a winter wonderland. Although I did like Simon's answer of Woolworths. And number 10, what BA is the name of a film, but also the US term for an unexpected event involving nuclear weapons, such as loss or theft? It is Broken Arrow. It's a very good film as well. It's got John Travolta, and I want to say Christian Slater. But it's a different kind of film, but it's clever. I'm more worried about the fact that they have all these terms for all these potential things that could happen. That worries me, that. Anyway, right, tot your scores up. How are you getting on so far this evening? As always, 30 possible points available to you. Still to come, connections and geberal knowledge. Talking of the US, a very good evening to the lovely family that I always talk to, and I've been very privileged to speak to over quite a few times, and hosted a couple of quizzes on Zoom and stuff for them over the last 6 years. I always love this time of year because I get a lovely Christmas card through. And if you're not aware of this, in America they have this tradition. When they send out Christmas cards, you also get, it's like a newsletter that comes with it, and it goes through all the different things that the family have been up to over the last 12 months, and it's so beautiful to read because it sort of reminds you that it's a very small world. And it was great to it landed on Christmas Eve, which was really nice. So I sat on Christmas Eve and read through it. So good evening to all of you. No doubt we will catch up in the new year. I'm sure Beatrix is ready for another sweetie delivery of UK sweets, so we might have to sort that out in the new year. Mind you, I have to look at the rules and find out what we can send across now. But yeah, no, it was lovely to read it and catch up with everything that you guys have been on with this year. It was brilliant. Let's have a look, see if I can pull some scores out. Graham's 27, Tracy with 25, BT with 25, Martin's on 30 out of 30. Ooh. That'll be getting intense for the next 20. Teeth Incorporated with 28, Alison with 27, Irene with 25, Paul Delve is on 30 as well. Ooh. Squeaky, Claire with 13, Denise with 26, Catherine with 26, and Tracy with 26 as well. I like that. Teeth. It's going to be Delve versus Whittle in round 2. I don't think it'll be that much of an intense battle, but we'll see. We'll see what we can drum up some excitement on the final quiz of the year. Right, round 4 then is your connections round. As always, 9 questions. Question number 10, what links the 9 answers together? Over in Patreon, Simeon Robinson's on 26, Sam with 25, Gary and Tamara 29, Paul and Roxy 23, Liz and Jade minus Freddie are on 27. At least you can see who are the brains out of the 3 of you. Blair's on 27, Irene 25, Jan and Richard 27, Colin's on 27, Vicky's on 27, and Martin's on 29 on his own. Get well soon to Carolyn as well. Right, here we go. Round 4, your connections. Number 1. What is the surname shared by racing driver father and son Graham and Damon? So what is the surname shared by racing driving father and son Graham and son? Number 2, what can go in front of wash, rental, and keys? So what can go in front of wash, rental, and keys? Stop fiddling with things that make clicking noises. Number 3, what F is a suitable quality, standard, and type to meet the required purpose? Again, you might have to come back to this once you've worked out the connection, but... Number 4, what can go after board, hotel, and dining? Yeah. What can go after board, hotel, and dining? Number 5, what colour pages is a directory list of business contact details? So what colour pages is a directory list of business contact details? Okay, this wins the most random comment of the year 2025. I thought Ben had done it on Thursday night, but this wins. From Colin, my Chinese has just arrived. Well, I hope that you've got enough for everyone. You can't announce your Chinese has arrived to just under 1,000 people and not expect us all to be sharing in it. That's just not very nice. Number 6, what is the name of the specially constructed environment where filming takes place? So what is the name of the specially constructed environment where filming takes place? Number 7, what was the name of the TV show with Ricky Gervais in the lead? Oh, start again. What was the name of the TV show with Ricky Gervais, the lead in the UK, and Steve Carell in the US version? Number 8, what C is someone quick to understand, learn, and devise ideas? So what C is someone quick to understand, learn, and devise ideas? Haley needs a clue. Just wait for the last question, Haley. You might be all right. Number 9, what 3-letter suffix primarily shows an ongoing action when used with verbs? Oh, yes, I have pulled out the dictionary again this evening. And as always, question 10, what links the 9 answers together? Sorry, I completely spaced out there. Wakey, wakey. Right, your final round then, as always, geberal knowledge. 10 random questions for you, starting then with this for number 1. What is the largest internal human organ? Number 2, which city is home to Schiphol Airport? I was talking to somebody about this airport a few weeks ago. Apparently, there's a list of like bucket list airports that you're supposed to visit at some point. This is one of them, but not to sort of like drop in and out of, see the taxiways, but you're supposed to like go and see it and spend time in it and wander around it. Didn't know that was a thing. Number 3, who is this? Number 4, how are Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, Human Torch, and Thing collectively known? Related to this, I had a bright idea at 7:30 this evening, just 40 minutes before I was about to go live, for something to end the quiz on. I'll show you it in a bit because it ends the quiz. But yeah, at 7:30 my brain went, I've had a wonderful idea. Number 5, name the sweets pictured here. Number 6, who is this? There's another one I can do a really bad impression of, and I won't be doing it because no, I don't think I can do this anymore. I used to be able to. Number 7, Geraldine Granger was the name of the vicar in which TV show? So Geraldine Granger was the name of the vicar in which TV show? Train? Number 8, in the internet acronym HTTP, what does the P stand for? High on my list of priorities is this kind of stuff for the beginning of next year. Got 2 rather big internet related projects to get out next year, at the beginning of next year. Number 9, standing on the shoulders of giants is the inscription on the edge of which coin? So standing on the shoulders of giants is the inscription on the edge of which coin? And your final question, number 10, France has a coastline with the North Sea, Mediterranean, and which other? So France has a coastline with the North Sea, Mediterranean, and which other? There you go. That's your final 20 questions then of 2025, unless you're joining me on New Year's Eve, but I'll talk again about that in a few moments' time. But for now, if you want to recap those final 20, head on over now to QuizHub. Go and have a look at those pictures or go through those final 20 questions. If you need a recap, the code is on screen now, 023164 023164. That will be on in the break as well. Should read out the scores every week. Yeah, Graham's right. I do some, but I don't do as many as I do. I don't normally have the YouTube live chat open during the quiz. For the simple reason being it can get very distracting with a lot of, with conversations and stuff that are going on. However, over the last few quizzes, I've been trialing opening it up sort of in the breaks and stuff. So I can have a flick, just see what's going on and stuff and keep up to date with everything along with the guys in the Patreon Discord server. So for the last couple of Saturday quizzes, I have started reading out more scores than I normally would do. So Graham is right, I do some, but I probably haven't done as much as I should do, really. So again, something that I will be reintroducing into 2026. So yeah, and on that note, it was sort of something that came up in the, just quickly before we go into the break, something that came up in the YouTube live chat beforehand. To comment on in the live chat, You have to have been subscribed to the channel for 24 hours prior to the start of the quiz. And the reason that's in place is to stop spammers and, random trolls who just happen to see the live stream pop up on, because it can pop up as recommended on YouTube, especially like Christmas Day, where there was hardly anyone else live at the same time I was. And then you just get trolls and spammers and all sorts just come along just to cause chaos. So there's a 24-hour limit on it. But to subscribe on YouTube, it doesn't cost you anything. It is a free thing. So if you only come to the quiz, if you only come to YouTube to watch the quiz, you won't really understand. But for those of you who use YouTube, you know anyway. But clicking subscribe on the quiz is clicking subscribe doesn't cost you anything. It just means that you can get notifications, and on your YouTube page it will show you the quiz and when quizzes are scheduled, and if I do anything outside of Thursdays and Saturdays and stuff, so Jay's Links is on their JDQ, stuff like that. So it doesn't cost you anything. I know the word subscribe is a really rubbish word that YouTube have always had, because it does lend you to think, oh, I've got to pay for something, but you don't. You just literally you push subscribe and then you subscribe to the channel forevermore. It means you can comment in the YouTube live chat, etc., etc. So that's what it means. But that's why the 24-hour rule is in place, to stop trolls and spammers just coming along to cause chaos. So there we go. Hopefully that makes sense. Probably doesn't. I'm going to take a break. When I come back, we'll go through the answers, and I'll try and grab the small child, but he was playing Roblox and he should be going to bed now. But I'll try and grab him to say a quick Happy Christmas, New Year, etc. See you in 5.
Have you had a nice Christmas?
What else did you want to say? You were reading Discord in the break. What did you want to say?
Vimo, why did you try cutting a chicken with a pen? Who does that?
I think he got confused while he was trying to eat.
Can he eat it?
I think he could probably cut through it, yeah.
Can he eat it?
Right. So you're going to say Happy Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy Christmas and Happy New Year.
Grandma got you that for Christmas, didn't she?
Yep.
Yeah. Right. Go on. You need to get yourself off to bed. Oh. Right. Say goodbye to everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And shut the door.
Never.
Love you. Oh, bless him. Right. Answers coming up then in just a couple of moments' time. Yeah, bless him. He wanted to come up and say Happy Christmas and Happy New Year. That's what he wanted to say, basically. And show off the toy that Grandma got him for Christmas as well. Yes, indeed. So, right, while you're putting those final couple of answers down, so yeah, this is the last quiz of 2025. I am live then on New Year's Eve, so Wednesday night, 11:30 here on YouTube. 25 questions, mixed bag of questions from this year, probably ones that had mistakes in. I might try and rectify, but I haven't quite decided yet. 25 questions, so 11:30, probably about 5 minutes to get everyone in. 25 questions. Do the answers, and then, as I have done for the last 5 years, there'll be a nice countdown on screen. With fireworks and all those kind of bits, but silentish fireworks kind of thing, you know what I mean? So that is on Wednesday, and then Thursday night, the 600th quiz. The 600th quiz. Yes, that will be on Thursday night. So yeah, New Year's Eve and then Thursday night. Grandma should have bought him a drum kit. He's already got an electronic drum kit. He loves his drums. He plays drums in a rock band in school as part of a program they do. So he absolutely loves it. But it's electronic, which means you can put the headphones in, but you still hear a little bit of the bashing. Right, let's see how you did then with your final 20 times running on. So round 4 was your connections round. Here we go, number 1. What is the surname shared by racing driver father and son Graham and Damon? It is Hill. Number 2, what can go in front of washing, rental and keys? It is car. Number 3, what F is a suitable quality, standard and type to meet the required purpose? It is a fit. Number 4, what can go after board, hotel and dining? It is room. Number 5, what colour pages is a directory list of business contact details? It is the yellow pages. Number 6, what is the name of the specially constructed environment where filming takes place? Set. Number 7, what was the name of the TV show with Ricky Gervais, the lead in the UK, and Steve Carell in the US version? It was The Office. Number 8, what C is someone quick to understand, learn, and devise ideas? They are clever. Number 9, what 3-letter suffix primarily shows an ongoing action and an ongoing action when used with verbs? It is ing or ing. And so what links them? Following on from yesterday, it is box. So the last one, boxing. The various ones that you had in there, box fit, box clever, box sets. Box Hill, which is testing my geography of Britain, and I've been round it. It is in Surrey. Don't shoot me if I've moved it to the wrong place, but I'm pretty sure Box Hill is in Surrey. But yeah, all different words with box. Geberal knowledge, your fire. Well done if you got that tonight. Geberal knowledge, number 1, the largest internal human organ is the liver. Number 2, which city is home to Schiphol Airport? It is Amsterdam. I have to look into this more. But surely that gets very expensive if all you're doing is visiting the airports to go and have a look around them. Yeah, I need to have a look. Number 3, who is this? That is Whoopi Goldberg. Number 4, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, Human Torch, and Thing, collectively known as the Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four. Number 5, name the sweets. They are wine gums. Number 6, that is Kermit the Frog. I can't. I did try the break, and Jack just looked at me as if I was not well, so we'll leave that there. Number 7, Geraldine Granger was the name of the vicar in which TV show. It was the Vicar of Dibley. Number 8, what in the internet acronym HTTP, what does the P stand for? It is Protocol, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Number 9, standing on the shoulder of giants is the inscription on the edge of the £2 coin. And number 10, France has a coastline with the North Sea, Mediterranean, and the Atlantic. Right, tot your scores up for the final time in 2025 in this format. Let me know how you did. Your tiebreaker question. Now, it's a little bit niche, but I've given you enough hints to give you an answer, get relatively closely. But how many pit stops were completed by the 10 teams during the 24 races in the 2025 Formula 1 season? Pit stops are mandatory in Formula 1, just to give you a bit of a hint. As always then, competitive players nearest to it gets the point if you are playing competitively. If you're adding your score to the global leaderboard of Quiz Hub, it is the difference between your answer and the correct one. While you're thinking of an answer for that, let's pull some scores out. Sam's got 42, 46 for the chicken man with a pen. Colin trying to cut a chicken with a pen. Vicky, hashtag fangirl, 45, 46 for Blair, 43 for Irene, 49 for Gary and Tamara, just one away. 40 for the wrong uns, 40 for Tracy, 49 for Paul Delve. Missed out by one. Paul, I am so sorry which one got you. Martin did, though, get this 50 out of 50. Well done to you, Martin, for the 50. Sir Bill Tutor of Legend Shy with 48. 39 for Denise, Tracy with 40, I think I said Tracy, BT with 41, Alison with 47, Teeth with 47, and Graham got 44 as well. Paul and Roxy 39, and Jan and Richard 44. Your tiebreaker answer is this: 720. Yeah, 720 pit stops. I think the most was the Spanish Grand Prix with 58. So there you go. Well done if you got anywhere near to that. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is it for 2025 in this format, the long form 50 question Thursday, Saturday night quizzes. It has been a very, very long year. There has been a lot going on behind the scenes that I have not talked about. But do you know what? We got there, we're here, and we are still all smiling and ready to go. 2026 is just around the corner. So I will be here on New Year's Eve to see you into the new year, or I will see you Thursday or Saturday next week. If you are a fan of Marvel films, you will have seen the new the Doomsday trailer that finally went out with Captain America and Steve Rogers. So here is my own take on it. Thank you for being here in 2025. Thank you for being here in 2025, and I'll see you all in 2026. I wanted to get the music as well, but it is copyrighted, so I don't know whether I might try and put this over the top. No, I'm just going to push the button. See you soon. As always for me, take care and stay safe.